Welcome back and thank you for joining me again. Today's vlog is another exciting experiences and things to do in Penang and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We started off at Penang Island. This island of Malaysia is apparently unpopular for some people. Penang is where most expats live. We stayed at the main city called Georgetown. If you love eating, then Penang has a Slew of Hawker complex situated in different corners of the island. The most visited hawker complex is the Red Garden Food Paradise, located in Lebu Lake, Georgetown. You will love this island for it has the scrumptious food in Southeast Asia. Without further ado, these are the places that you must visit in Penang. Hello food travelers! Welcome aboard to my channel again. Yes, of course, traveling wouldn't be complete without visiting the Penang Island Museum. So let's describe the Great Museum of Penang Island. Located at St. Jude's Building, at the Paragon Mall, the Street and Oriental Museum over there is the Penang's first museum showcasing 250 Oriental ceramics that existed during the Song, Ming, and Qing dynasty era. We are inside the Straits and Oriental Museum, and it has a 3-floor lifestyle museum showcasing different historical marks. And currently we are waiting for the tour guide that will explain about all the story of this museum. Straits and Oriental Museum is highly rated museum. You will see the remnants of Oriental ceramics, shipwrecks, and get fascinated with historical facts. And the icing on the cake, imagine you will meet the remaining descendant of the father of the opera, Leong Su. She will be the one to share and explain how Chinese opera operates, including makeup, costumes, and the plot of the story, and equipments that they had used.
But for the ladies, of course, they will use.
Beautiful morning today, and right now we are in the Penang Art Museum located in the heart of the city of Penang Island called Georgetown. Let's witness the beauty of 3D Art Museum here in Penang Art Museum. Dive into Penang's fascinating 3D art scene because its imaginative works are based on the lives of actual local Malaysians. From the traditional to the contemporary, the Penang 3D Art Museum stands apart from other museums. It's a great place to immerse yourself in various elements of Penang culture, all under one roof. The Street Art Museum is all about Penang's life and modern classic. Place you in a 3-dimensional image that you can keep forever. You should apply your acting skills. And that's it. We had so much fun. We had a blast. 3D Art Museum. Okay, after 3D Trick Art Museum, we are here at a second tourist spot called Penang Museum, and this is dedicated to Penang heritage. Penang Museum must be on your list as well. Why? Because you can get a taste of how affluent Straits Chinese settlers, often known as Peranakans or Babas and Nyonyas, used to live by visiting the Penang Mansion. An affluent Nonya family owned the home, which was passed down through the years, and you can get a glimpse of their way of life as well as the European and Malay influences on the construction of a Chinese home. To get a tour of the home and learn more about the lives of individuals who lived here, I advise you to hire one of the numerous guides that are on hand, and they don't charge you anything extra.
Take the bird feather one by one and they're going to stick that. All this part from the bird. From the bird.
Okay, third place to visit, the Wonder Food Museum. This will amaze you, especially if you like eating food. This is fun because you can use those costumes, and this will act like a cover of a magazine, and you are the national chef of the year. I have some goods here to sell, selling for a cheap price. Some goods for you. Gain muscles like me. Onion for anti-cancer, and some rice, and I think it's a shrimp and small fishes.
One of the many sites and excursions that both locals and visitors from abroad shouldn't miss is the Penang Museum. While visiting Georgetown, Penang, see one of the most cutting-edge museums in the world, the amazing Wonder Food Museum, which features enormous exhibits of traditional Malaysian foods. The owner of this art gallery built extremely lifelike replicas of well-known dishes utilizing Japanese food reproduction techniques, and you can explore the info zone, wow zone, and educational zone galleries in the museum, where you can learn important details about Malaysian cuisine and cooking techniques and seaworld delicacies from Indian, Chinese, and other cuisines.
So this is a great lesson for everyone. Food is precious, don't waste it. Okay? Every time you don't finish your food, remember there's millions of children who are starving around the world. You try and visit this place. It's truly, truly worth it. Hey travel buddies, so we're done eating Indian food. It's so amazing, oh my god, I'm safe. And now we're rambling through Georgetown and we're heading for the Street Art Museum. Let's go, so excited. This is the famous Street Art Museum here in Little India, Georgetown. The big people are taking pictures for this 3D mural. We've been taking photos with these 3D murals on the walls. Have to ramble around the Little India to find these different murals. If you're lazy enough, you can just rent a trike to drive you around. Hope you enjoyed rambling through Georgetown, and you've seen and witnessed different 3D murals, and you can take a lot of pictures on it, and you will have so much fun. So this is the area where you could also pay a visit and explore Little India.
24 hours later.
Happy travelers, this is the magnificent view of the temple called Kek Lok Si temple. Look at the magnificent murals on the ceilings. It's beautiful. Wow, this temple is giant. This is the most biggest temple in Southeast Asia. Kek Lok Si temple. Look, it's so gorgeous.
Kek Lok Si Temple, situated in the island of Penang, Malaysia, is one of the largest and finest temples complexes in Southeast Asia and a must-see place in Penang. Kek Lok Si Temple is nicknamed the Temple of Ultimate Happiness. The other remarkable construction of the temple is the famous bronze statue of Guan Yin, the goddess of mercy. You can easily spend hours without getting bored for a single second. There are lots of details to see, benches to rest on, prayer rooms to observe. The temple also offers a unique panoramic view of Georgetown. It has many viewpoints which allows you to see the city, particularly beautiful during sunset. The temple is free of admission, but going up to the Goddess of Mercy, you need to take a buggy car that costs 6 ringgit back and forth.
I dare you to visit this temple. It's worth it. It's free of entrance, but based on what I read, going to pagoda, I think you have to pay 3 ringgit. It's so satiating. Hello buddies, it's me again. And today is the last day of staying in Penang Island. We are going to travel to Kuala Lumpur via airplane, and we will ramble around the city tomorrow, and I want you to join us. And voila, we are now at the Marriott Hotel, and we will have our dinner tonight. Okay, while rambling through the city of Kuala Lumpur, we ran across this beautiful building. Looks like a mosque building. It's a KTM Berhad. It's amazing. Currently at the train station going to Batu Cave. So we have a train card. We paid 16 ringgit per person. There is a QR code for a train schedule. So let's find out what schedule we chose. Wow, this train is really slow.
One of Malaysia's most famous pilgrimage sites is Batu Caves. You are welcome to feed the pigeons and monkeys, who are happy to see tourists.
And that's the Murugan statue at the caves, glistens in bright gold color and soars up to
42.7 meters. And it's the tallest statue in Malaysia.
Okay, this is the beginning of the rainbow stairs going up to the cave. Just a caveat, you have to wear pants or shorts that is lower 2 inches below your knees because that's a temple. It entails you to wear longer skirt. So I bought this skirt for 15 ringgit.
Baru Caves is not only one of the most important pilgrimage sites for Hindus. It is claimed to be around 400 million years old and rising 326 meters above sea level. You will be able to appreciate the fascinating shrines and statues incorporated within the natural offerings of the limestone hill, and entry to the main cave is free of charge.
From the cave temple, we took a train going to Wang Plaza because we're going to take tourist bus, and here's the ticket kiosk. So you will jump off in different tourist destinations and you can just explore and go back to the bus. 24 hours, 48 hours. Hello, and we are now at the most famous, iconic Asian Twin Towers that remain unchallenged and since 1996, and it's still the tallest Twin Towers in the world. It's mind-blowing! Look at this magnificent museum. This is Malaysia's National Museum. There's so many amazing, interesting artifacts here in this museum, and it makes our country Philippines, which makes me proud.
Petaling Street or Jalan Petaling, it is bustling shopping district, the center of Kuala Lumpur's original Chinatown. Maintains much of its traditional atmosphere, particularly at night when vendors fan out their merchandise along the street. It is lined on both sides with stalls selling myriad imitation goods for a cheap price. You will need to practice your bargaining skills to avoid being overcharged.
Hey free travelers, today is another day to ramble around the city of Kuala Lumpur. This will be our last day for a second day tour, and then we'll be flying to Korea later night. And we'll just show you a glimpse of Kuala Lumpur so that you'll be able to at least just sitting on your chair and witnessing the beauty of Kuala Lumpur. You're feeling like you're also traveling. Okay, so travel with us and just sit back and relax and enjoy the Kuala Lumpur. And we finally got in at the National Palace of Malaysia. This is the abode of the head of the state of Malaysia. Hey! So it's just open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Only the facade, but you cannot get inside. It's just you can take photos, which is lovely. Okay, there's a 7-minute time to catch up with the hop on and hop off bus. Okay, we are on the right side of the bus, hop on and hop off, and this is the National Mosque of Malaysia. There is a dress code. We look like acolytes of the mosque. Wow, this is the largest mosque in Southeast Asia that can accommodate 15,000 people. And it was designed by a group of three architects, the National Mosque of Malaysia. That's a beautiful tower over there. It's towering. Kuala Lumpur Tower. 3 options: observation deck, and tower walk. So of course, if you're a tourist, they charge you more, like from 30 to 60, like double. This is the viewing deck area. So it's just circular to walk around, and this is where you can take pictures. See your background there, the whole city of Kuala Lumpur. The second tallest building in the world. So this is the view deck of the KL Tower, and that's our hotel there, the Sheraton Hotel. You can imagine that this country is beautiful, more than my expectations.
One of the Southeast Asia's largest and most modern oceanarium is KLCC Aquarium. Explore the underwater environment on a walk and see sharks, rays, otters, eels, electric fish, stingrays, and more, with more than 5,000 animals on display. Take a deep dive into the world of terrestrial and aquatic life. This is definitely a spectacular experience for everyone.
Kindly subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, and follow my channel, turn the bell notifications on, and I truly appreciate that so that I can make more videos for you. Love you all.